This past week, there's a couple of kind of disturbing things that have happened in the world. One could say is a macro thing, and one is a micro thing, and has to do with an environment that I'm currently living in. But yeah, it's these are sensitive topics, so but I felt the need to address them. So with that said, welcome to episode 252.
The Harvard of the Nordics, the Stockholm School of Economics.
Yeah, you'll make real relationships there.
Legit yesterday. And this is no fake thing. You know all them YouTubers on the ground, they doing a bunch of fake S.
So the hate against Asian Americans and the horrific things that have happened is it's not okay, and the reason it touches me specifically is because I was fortunate enough to go to China for China's first ever international free ski competition in 2017.
So make I put it 10,000, I put it 10,000. Everybody come cash out. Thank Jehovah. Put them for my eyes. Begin to find another. Waka waka no rest. Waiting mango. Money go there for madam to cook up banana. Waiting mango.
This is pretty crazy.
It's crazy.
Where are we? That's the Russian dude. That's the Norwegian dude. That's a American dude. That's a French dude.
Welcome to Worldwide Episode 5. We're in China, and this is a Great Wall of China.
And yeah, obviously I do realize that some of the things like me doing a Chinese English accent and things like that it's a bit insensitive, but like that's like we were a bunch of guys coming from a bunch of different cultures, people, you know, trying to have my accent and stuff, and so I just want people to know that it was from a place of love. Everything I saw in China was just amazing, and you know, today we live in a world where things can easily be taken out of context, and I think that if you watch the whole vlog, like you'll understand. And the hospitality from the organizers of the event was just amazing. So have a look.
Guys go school, waiting mango. When money come, he go here. Waiting mango, 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 waiting mango. God that is happy, no go let my blessing to pass me. And then me no go laugh me. Make the money chill and relax me. If the money there we go fight you. I go beat the life of the party. It go be like in a magic. For me just man abracadabra. Oh. Jada wada no rest. Waiting mango. Money go there for madam to cook up banana. Waiting mango.
So the other thing is mental health at the Stockholm School of Economics. Now, I don't know who, but I've heard that some people have taken a study break because it's been hectic, because it's been a lot. And I just wanna touch upon that and give my thoughts and opinions, since I've gone through serious mental health struggles in the past.
The biggies every guys go school. Waiting mango. When money come, he go here. Waiting mango. Waiting mango. Waiting mango. Waiting mango. Waiting mango.
Speaking from my own experience in regards to mental health, and more specifically 2018, when I did not make the Olympics, having pushed myself as a pro athlete to my limits physically, but also mentally in terms of financial pressures, dealing with, sponsors and all that stuff, I had a full-on mental breakdown and was actually hospitalized. What I didn't do was that I didn't listen to my body. And I also did not have an understanding about mental health. So what I'm trying to say is that, it's highly individual. And you have to learn to listen to your own body and what you can take and what you can't take. After my breakdown, I went ahead and did a national campaign in terms of mental health. Because I felt that it is such an important thing, whether you talk about it or if you don't. And the way I pursue my health is that I equal my physical health to my mental health. And if you look at some of the most successful business leaders in the world, like an example, Jeff Bezos, he says that, his executives, their job is to make high quality decisions, and I truly believe that in order to do that you cannot be overworked and these things. Sure, there's a short period of time when you can push yourself, like I've been doing now for the past couple of weeks with a bunch of exams, etc., but in the long run it is not sustainable. So please, to all my classmates, people in other universities, remember, you can only do your best in exams, and if you have to do a re-exam, I'm a testament to that. It's not the end of the world, and I believe that it's good, because then you'll remember things for the long term as well. So just please be mindful of each other and yourself. I think that's so important. Get yourself out in nature. It's one of the best cures that I know of. What do you think, Maximos?
It's really good. And especially in Stockholm, you have forests 10 minutes away from your house. So go out, take a walk, take a mental break, have a coffee with you, and just enjoy the sun, because it's spring!
Yes, exactly. So I thank you for watching, and bit of a different episode touching on these deep subjects on a personal level. There's always going to be differences between different cultures, etc., but at the end of the day, we're one humanity, one human race, and I do believe that since we don't know of any other life forms in the universe, it is important that we do take care of each other and that we combat these things such as racism, which are stupid, and there's just not any place for that in 2021.
Why divide ourselves when we can love each other?
Oh, and by the way, a lot of my pro athlete friends have also struggled really hard and really bad. So it's not it's a thing that touches upon everyone. So it's it's this big thing, and also it's the same thing within the sports community. It's not talked about as much either, which is why I certainly feel the need to talk about it.
Take mine. I barely drink, but when it comes to rum, then I'll go. Take mine. They keep on pouring, they know I'ma always go for it. Cause I'm a rude boy, nah. You got that shape like la la la. I make her scream.